hello to everybody out there in the internet land. My name is Jared here with Heat Press Nation, and I am so stoked for today's episode because we're gonna be making some really, really cool and unique products for the very, very first time. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is our weekly live stream here at Heat Press Nation, where we show off, we do a lot of stuff, to be honest. Sometimes we'll be showing off tutorials, sometimes we'll be debuting new products like what we're doing today. And then other times we're just, sharing the latest and greatest. So always some good information here at Heat Press Nation Live. We're here once a week, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm very glad you joined us. I have my chat open here. And so I see Coretta saying hello. DB is saying hello. Well, hello to you guys. Nicole Michelle says, good afternoon. Tamara Banks says, hey. And Nani's Journey says, hello from coastal Georgia. Wishing everyone a wonderful day from Donna. Oh, that's very sweet. That's actually a very kind greeting. Go ahead, if you want a shout out, go ahead and drop something in the comments for me. I'm saying hi to everybody here today. Today's a very special day because we are going to be talking about some brand new sublimation blanks. Yes, this whole episode is dedicated to all of the new sublimation blanks from SubliCraft. Now, one thing I do got to tell you, SubliCraft, that's our line. So here at Heat Press Nation, we developed our own line of sublimation blanks. And we really made these with the intention of being high quality products at an affordable price because we get it. You, the creator, you guys have to make your money too. And so I'm really proud of all these blanks that we're going to be showing you guys. I'm going to be testing some right now in just a few minutes. Let's see, we got JST Country Girl saying, hey, crafty friends. Doris and Thomas are saying hi. Tom's coming in from Warsaw, Indiana. Let's see, S. Steiner from Georgia. We got Chantal saying, hey, y'all, from South Louisiana. And then Virgil from Lawton, Oklahoma. Very, very cool. We got kind of a spread across the map today. I love it. So like I said, today we are not only are we debuting some new blanks, but we are offering you a deal. So we're running a flash discount code right now. So if you look over this right here on your screen, you're gonna see that we have a code. This is a flash code. So it's only gonna be valid, I think, for like another hour or two, maybe, give or take. And the code is new blanks. So if you're just listening, if you're not looking at your screen, it's here on your screen, but it's new blanks. That is NEWBLANKS, new blanks, one word. That's gonna get you 10% off of all SubliCraft brand sublimation blanks. So yeah, you could use that now. And then we're Heat Press Nation, so you know it's actually gonna ship for free. No minimums to the lower 48 states, which honestly, that's a better deal than Amazon, because Amazon, you have to pay for Prime to get that free shipping. Here at HPN, we ship it for free, no matter what, no minimums to the lower 48 states. So yeah, that's actually a really good deal. Plus your 10% off using the code NEWBLANKS. Honestly, now's a great time, especially now's a great time to stock up on your Christmas blanks. Please, you guys, take advantage of this coupon code. Get your Christmas blanks in time. All right, enough talking. It's time. Oh, sorry, I gotta talk for like 2 more seconds, but you're gonna like this one. We are going to be giving away at the end of this live stream, we're gonna be giving away 2 $50 SubliCraft discount codes. That means these codes, you could take up to $50 off of a purchase of SubliCraft sublimation blank. So in addition to, well, you can only use, actually I should say, you can only use one code at a time. So if you don't win, you're gonna get 10% off. And if you do win, you're gonna get $50 off an order, no minimum. So you could pay for if your whole order comes in under 50 bucks, yeah, you're gonna get your whole order for free. So that's really cool. We're gonna be giving that away at the end of this live stream. We got some more people checking in. Nani's Journey says, yeah, I need sub blanks. Yeah, this is the perfect time to be stocking up on some SubliCraft blanks. Robin says, hi from Pittsburgh. P. May says, hello. We got Martha from Southwest Louisiana. Louisiana's showing up today, nice. Wanda says, greetings from cloudy Oregon. We got P. May from Durham, NC. There we go. Carmen saying hi. Josetta saying, I'm ready to launch my YouTube channel, so I need all the discounts I can get. Yes, yes, yes. I love to hear it. I love to hear when creators who are watching us, they're starting their own YouTube channels. Cannot get enough awesome creators from YouTube. Dreas Loves Sewing and Crafts says, hey from Oklahoma. Awesome. So I'm gonna dive right into it. So on your screen in just a moment, you're gonna be seeing some new blanks. I think my list should be matching up with what you're seeing, but if not, don't worry. just look on your screen right now because from SubliCraft, we have some really cool blanks coming your way for your garden. And we kind of split this up by where you could apply them, but honestly, you could use these for anything. We have these wind spinners and garden flags. We're gonna be doing a video on the wind spinners very soon, hopefully. I'm gonna show you one today, but I'm not gonna actually sample that one. We're doing a different demonstration today, but these wind spinners are so doggone cool. Garden flags are amazing. And then in the kitchen, SubliCraft is stocking you up in the kitchen. In the kitchen, you have the rubber mug coasters. We have the hardboard coasters with the cork back. We have pop mats, which I use the pop mats as an oven mitt, but it's not quite a mitt. Anyways, we have oven gloves. We have bottle openers. We have 2 of those, actually. We have marble coasters, 2 of them. Round leather coasters, and it's a synthetic leather, so it's like pleather, but it's really cool. And then we have aprons. Moving on to drinkware specifically, we have a cool frosted glass shot. We have a, how do you say it? A frosted shot glass. Frosted glass shot cup, whatever you want to call it. Really, really cool. Then we have this flask. Moving on to drinkware, we have the flask, the shot glass, and the little 3-ounce espresso mug. So I know in the picture, it looks like a full-size mug. This thing is so cute. It's so tiny. It perfectly fits a shot of espresso, or they make super cute, like little tea sets for the kiddies. I think they're just adorable. In the home, and you're gonna see some of these on stage with me. I think I have one of everything here on stage, but if we're looking on the screen here, you got our faux leather pillow cover. We have a glitter pillow cover, and then the 9-panel pillow cover. I'm actually gonna be demoing the 9-panel pillow cover today. And then for the auto, we have rear car mats. I'm gonna be demoing a car mat today, which sounds wild, but yes, I am gonna do it. We have the leather car coasters, and then we have air fresheners. Okay, these air fresheners are so darn cool. For your pets, we got your pets covered. We got pet scarves and dog collars. Unless you have a gigantic cat, I think they're called dog collars because they're a little bit bigger. I don't think they're gonna fit a cat. So yeah, and then of course, in the other, we didn't really know where to classify these, but we have some fabric patches, some passport holders, chapstick holders, and of course, Sublimation mouse pads. Absolutely amazing. There's so many cool things, and I'm actually gonna come over to the desk here to show it off because there's just so many cool things that we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be demoing 2 of these things. Let me get situated here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so really quick, checking on the comments here, Nani's Journey says, I don't have any wind spinners that are in the shape of a heart. Mine are just round. These heart ones are super cool. Bet Rank says, they make cute ornaments too for coffee lovers. Yes, oh dude, I didn't even think of that. You could hang it as an ornament. Dude, you just unlock something up here. I like it. I like the way you think. Who said that? That was Bet Rank. Yeah, on Facebook. Awesome. Josette says, do you all do big and tall aprons? You know, we just have the one size. And let me actually show you. So this, I'm wearing like a XXX t-shirt. I'm a bigger gentleman, right? Let me go ahead and put this on. I will, you know, I didn't expect to start my modeling career here, but I will debut my modeling career here for you today. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna put this apron on really quick, just so you could see how it's gonna look on a bigger person. All right, here we go. So yeah, I like it. And again, I'm wearing a triple extra large t-shirt. That's my size. This is not full length. Okay, you know, for this, I am gonna have to go to the other camera. Sorry, Alex. All right, so we are modeling today the apron. The people wanted to see the apron. Yeah, so if I were to tie it a little tighter up here, I could, you know, choke up on it. There we go. Get that a little taller, tie it around the back here. Let me see. Now, one thing that I love about this apron is that it's completely sublimatable. So I could, if you have a large format printer or access to a large format printer, you could sublimate the whole thing. You could sublimate the straps. Every last inch of this is sublimatable. It has the split front pocket up here. So yeah, so here's, and it wraps me pretty good. Again, I'm a bigger dude. I think if you're a small person, this will end up like all the way back here. I'm a big guy, and I think it fits pretty good. I think, and again, I'm a 3X. I think if somebody is like a 4X or 5X, it might be a little too small. But I would say comfortably, you know, anybody up to 2 or 3X, I think it'll be okay depending on how they like their aprons to fit. So yeah, so it's a one size fits most apron situation that we have going on here. But yeah, you could sublimate the whole thing. Super duper cool. Okay, let's see. Games with Nim says that's a good size though. Yeah, I personally think it's a good size. I would wear it. Brian Lofton says, "Ooh, Donish just got a new XL format printer." Hint hint. You know, I gotta bug him for that. I gotta. We'll see. We'll talk. But let me show you guys. So you saw it on camera, right? Let me show you guys some of the products that we have. So this is the glitter pillow cover, and I'm gonna try to get this close because I want you to see the glitter. It's kind of hard to see it in the reflective. It's really bright in here. The glitter, this is one of the things where you have to order it because it looks so doggone cool in person. Now this is the faux leather. So this is the unprinted side. So it's already gonna have like not only a visual texture to it, but it feels so cool. Now it's faux leather more for the look. It has like a look to it that looks like faux leather. It feels like a very, very fine suede almost. This is a very, very nice, really cool. Like it has a luxurious feel. I'm a big fan of this one. Today, in one of our demos, I'm demoing this 9-panel. Now, if you watched on Instagram Live a little earlier, you'll see I actually did one side already. Check that out. I'm gonna be doing the other side in just a little bit, but yeah, this is one of my favorite things that's come out in a little while. We're gonna be demoing this. We're gonna be demoing the car mats in a little bit, but we have like the dog collar. This would probably, I don't know, depends on how big your dog is, but let's see how big this is. We're testing everything here today. Yeah, that actually would fit. So if your dog's as big as me, yeah, you're covered. Let's see, we have the pot mat right here. So one side is not gonna be customizable. It's gonna be like the silver, like heat resistant side, but then the other side, you are gonna be able to customize it. Same with the matching mitten, oven mitt or oven glove. So you have the one side that is like silvery. That's the side that you use to touch the hot stuff. And then this side you actually print on. This one's cool. This is the air freshener. Now what I love about these car air fresheners, you could sublimate both. It's like a special felt material. Not only can you customize the look, you customize the smell using like essential oils. So you are actually responsible for providing the smell. It doesn't smell like anything when you first get it, but that's up to you. So this is something that is just so customizable that I love this. So this is really cool. We have like passport covers and holders and stuff. Oh, here's the wind spinner. Okay, so really quick. Now this wind spinner, this is a semi-fixed wind spinner. Let's see, we got some questions coming in. Dreas Loves says, I'm looking for a 9-panel that stays bright instead of turning dark after pressing. You know, if it's the images, so the images here, these all look pretty good. I'm a big fan of these. With sublimation, what I've noticed sometimes when you sublimate onto a fabric, you do get a little bit darker. So maybe what you could do is if you're using Sawgrass and Sawgrass Print Manager or Printmate, you could maybe boost the brightness a little bit. You probably want to do some testing, but before you send it to print, you could probably boost the brightness of your graphic, maybe decrease the contrast a little bit, and you might notice like an overall brightening in your graphics. That might be something you want to try. Me personally, I'm actually okay with it. I think it looks great, but if it's a little too dark, yeah, there's definitely steps you could take to do that. So now I'm actually gonna ruin this wind spinner. It has holes on top and bottom, so that way in the wind, it just spins. Now the wheels or the spokes on this, they are semi-fixed. So it's not a loose wind spinner. So what you do is after you imprint it, and I'm tempted to do it now, but I don't wanna ruin it, is after you imprint it, each spoke, you bend it into place. So that way you could ship it flat. Make sure you include instructions for your customers, but that way you could ship it flat to your recipient, and then they can go ahead and unwind it. And then when it spins, it's all flared out. Really cool. And it comes with a little hangy thing. Frosted shot glass, semi-transparent as you can see. Anyways, really cool. Really quick, okay, so Victoria's saying how to make this pillowcase with a 15 by 15 inch heat press. Should I do it in a few steps? Yes. So on Instagram earlier, right now, by the way, I have my 16 by 24 inch heat press here. For this particular product, I highly recommend going with at least a 16-inch wide heat press. 15-inch might cut it a little too close. I'm gonna try to test it on a 15 by 15 at another point in time. I can't do it right now. I will see if we can get it done, but the imprint area is really close to 15 inches, so you have to line it up very, very carefully. Personally, I would say have a 16-inch heat press, but I will try to test it on a 15-15 at some point in the near future. Chienko Senka says, can we please see you create a passport holder? You know, I don't have a transfer available for the passport holder at the moment. So the outside, it's kind of like a faux patent leather on the outside, so it's really nice. The inside, of course, is not customizable. I do imagine you could put vinyl in here, though, if you really wanted to. But it's not sublimatable on the inside, just the outside. I don't have a transfer printed and ready to go on that. Otherwise, I would. There we go, there we go. Great job with my name. Oh, good, I'm glad I said it right. Okay, DB says, I have to get one of everything. Yeah, please do. By the way, right now we're running a sale. You can get 10% off of these. So these are all SubliCraft brand blanks. You could take 10% off of all SubliCraft brand blanks today using the code, I already forgot what it was, using the code new blanks. That is NEWBLANKS. It's right here over my shoulder. It's gonna get you 10% off of SubliCraft brand blanks. So let me show you. I'm gonna clear some space, and we have a flask. We have so much stuff. This is the garden flag right here, which you could actually use this for other things. And it doesn't have to be a garden flag. You could mount. This is huge, by the way. You could mount this onto a regular flagpole if you really wanted to. It has mounts just on one side, on the vertical, or I should say the short side. Garden flag, amazing. Okay, so here we go. Alexander, can you throw me some tape? Whatever tape you got. Just any roll. The clear tape. Sorry, guys, I totally forgot my lint roller. Beautiful, there we go. All right, so really quick, one thing you wanna do anytime you're sublimating any sort of fabric is you absolutely need to lint roll it. Now, I forgot my lint roller here, so if you don't have a lint roller, just get yourself some pretty good tape. There we go, where's the end of this tape? There we go. So really quick, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like get rid of the lint that's on this thing. And I'm sure you guys know my struggle that I'm experiencing right now is when you try to unravel a roll of clear packaging tape, it like splits. So I'm gonna try to get one big piece. There we go, yes. Dream it, and then you can do it. All right, guys, where there's a will, there's a way. Insert your inspirational quote here. I'm gonna try to get this all in one piece. Come on. There we go. Sorry you guys had to watch that. Just a grown man struggling with packaging tape, for goodness sake. But you know, to mitigate your losses, we're gonna get you guys 10% off of all sublimation blanks. Okay, so here all I do is I'll just get a little piece of tape and I just run it across. So if you don't have a lint roller, just get some tape. Another thing that I like to do is I'll turn my hand into a lint roller by wrapping the tape around my hand like this. And then I'll just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so you really want to get rid of any lint that's on the surface of your blank. Okay, that's done. So here's how we do it. Now, one thing I love about this 9-panel pillowcase is that you can use your Sawgrass SG500 to customize this huge, like 15, 16-inch surface area right here. Let me scoot over really quick so we can see what I'm doing. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. So this is a sheet of 8.5 by 11-inch paper, right? So I could fit 2 images here, and don't waste your 8.5 by 14-inch paper because you could still only fit 2 per print. Now, if you have 11 by 17, you're working with that SG1000, that's cool, go for it. But yeah, now one thing I am gonna do with this is I'm gonna trim as close to the image as possible. I don't wanna cut into it, but when it comes time to line up these pictures onto the blank, you're gonna want to have a tight tolerance. Also, I printed with an 1/8 inch bleed on all sides. So you're gonna see that the print is bigger than the square. These are 4.5 inch squares, and this is a 4 3/4 inch print. And that is very much intentional. So that way I can get a full bleed on my graphic. So again, I'm trimming as close to the graphic as I possibly can. Keeping everything nice and lined up here. There we go. And I'm trying to do, I have 2 papers here to save time. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm demoing this 9-panel pillow. I actually already did the other side on Instagram Live. By the way, we are live on Instagram every day. Every day, every Thursday. So we're live here on YouTube and Facebook, 1 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. That's close enough. And then on Facebook, on Instagram, sorry, okay. I think I'm mixing up my words. Facebook and YouTube, 1 o'clock Pacific time, every Thursday. Instagram, 11 a.m. usually. Instagram does vary. Okay, so yeah, so I already did this side. So first things first, make sure you're orienting the top. You want all these images pointing the same direction. I want this to be the top, so I'm gonna flip it over. And this is the top. So now every time I put a picture down, make sure that the top is facing up. So one thing I love about this is there's 18 opportunities. Oh, and I'm missing one more. Did Ronnie bring me a print? Yes, she did. Here we go. I got 2 more. So this is good. If your family's like mine, my mom has 14 grandkids. I only gave her 1 of those. So yeah, 14 grandkids. So finding a good grandma gift is kind of tough because how do you include everybody? Well, on these 9, each face of this pillowcase has 9 panels. That means there's a total of 18 panels. So really, you can't miss anybody when you have 18 panels to work with. So this is probably one of the coolest gifts you can give this holiday season. It's also something really cool that you could offer your customers. So let's say every year for the past few years, you're like me, you've been doing the ornaments, right? So your customers know that you do ornaments, but they already have ornaments from you. And the cool thing and the not cool thing about ornaments is, they last forever. So you know, once somebody has an ornament, unless they're adding new family members, they're not really buying more every year. Some people do, they'll have like an annual new ornament they want to buy, maybe. For the most case, once you have a picture of your family, yeah, there's only so many that you can do. So I think I'm short 1 picture, but that's okay. So here we go. And I thank you for your patience. Now one thing I do want to note about this is the prep that you see me doing here. Yeah, it's a lot. You know what was also tough is finding 18 pictures to put on here and then cropping them all so that way they would look good when applied here. So this pillow, be sure you don't undersell yourself because there is a lot of prep work that goes into each pillow. Really quick here, gonna check in some comments. DB says, love pillow covers. Oh, nice. Josette says, great job, thank you. And then D says, this is so cool to be able to submit on. Love the pillow cover, Jared. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sugar Plum Celebrate says, generational photos are trending. Ooh, if you don't mind, what do you mean by generational photos? Is it like pictures like every year? Or I'd love to know what you mean by that. That sounds really, I'm very intrigued. Okay, and so here we go. We got the last ones coming up. And as you can see, I am trimming very close to the image. Actually, this image, because it's darker, will give you a better idea. So look, I didn't leave a lot of border at all on here. I'm keeping it very close because when it comes time to center these graphics, you don't want a lot of wiggle room. So I'm kind of laying them out right now. I'm realizing now that I think I'm short 1 picture. which is okay because I could always just print another one and press it later. So since I'm short one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this corner. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to leave this corner. Let's do a little. I'm gonna leave this corner unprinted so I could finish this later. I don't know how I did that. I somehow managed to leave one. I'm missing one print, but that's okay. Someone was mentioning earlier that they're like, yeah, you know, I have a smaller heat press. I'm gonna press this in sections. Yes, you totally can. So really quick, so I don't waste too much time here, let's go ahead and show you how we fix everything in place. So first things first, what I'm gonna do here is, I like to flip it over and then check my sides just to make sure that I'm lined up correctly. And then on the front here, on the top, just kind of lock that in. Another thing I'm doing is as I'm placing this square down, I'm referencing to the one right next to it, if it's aligned properly. I like to start at the center of these. And then once the center is down, then I can kind of be a little bit more confident and start moving on. Okay, so now that one's done. Let's get this one here. And so now I could kind of center it with this, and then I'm still kind of pulling it up a little bit just to make sure that it's on right. And here we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this as fast as possible without messing up. That's the thing about doing like stuff like this is there's a lot of prep work. This pillow, I don't have the pricing. You might see it on screen. Oh yeah, individual price, 10 bucks each. Honestly, this is like a $40 pillow. And that margin is not being greedy. It really is all the prep and all the time you're going to spend to make sure that you are doing a good job. Also, you're gonna want to, don't go as fast as I'm going right now because they're $10 each. Even if you mess up one picture because you can't go back and re-sublimate anything, that's the thing about sublimation, it's permanent. So once it's on, it's on. So if you mess up even just one photograph, you're gonna have to redo the whole pillow, especially if this is something that you're selling, that someone's paying for, you know? You don't wanna sell junk. You wanna offer your customers a good product. So yeah, make sure you're taking your time on these for one, but also make sure that you're charging properly for your time. I love what S. Steiner has said. They said, you could put copy in the center like a quote. Yes, I love that. That is actually a really good idea. That would have saved me, except I should have done that here, except I already have 18 pictures. I just don't know where number 18 is. So I'm gonna have to, so I don't keep you guys holding for so long, I will have to just do that later. Alrighty, and again, what you see me doing here is I'm flipping it up to make sure that the center is aligned, and then I'm laying it down slowly to make sure that just everything is lined up properly, everything's looking good. If you need to print a larger bleed area, please do. And then you know what I'm gonna do here is, because I don't want anything, let's see. I'm gonna cut a little piece of parchment right here, just so if there's any outgassing, it's not gonna get on my print area, because I do wanna actually, usually like the stuff we make here at HPN Live, it's kind of a throwaway, but because this is actually a really cool product, I don't wanna throw it away. I want it to be nice. Here we go. I actually do wanna give this to my mom, because she's great. And she deserves a really cool gift like this. Okay, so check it out, there we go. I have 17 out of 18 pictures, like I said, my bad on that. Let's go ahead and carefully bring this over. I don't wanna mess up my placement on here. Now we're gonna bring this over to our heat press. We have this is the 16 by 24. You don't need the 16 by 24. You could get this done on a 16 by 16. I have to test it. I don't know if this will work on a 15 by 15. Because as you can see, like this is the edge of the press, right? You just might make it work. And you do want to leave the zipper. You want the zipper hanging off the edge as close as possible without actually getting heat pressed. Okay, I have all my graphics here. Give me a second. I'm gonna cut a sheet of parchment paper. And then after this, we still have one more demo to do. And then we're gonna be giving away two $50 gift codes to, I should say two, well, to Heat Press Nation for specifically for SubliCraft blanks. I wanna make sure that I don't get any sublimation ink on my heat press, so I'm doubling up on the parchment, making sure that my press is covered. And yeah, 385 degrees, 60 seconds. We have a medium firm pressure on here, so let's go ahead and let that go. Let's see if we have any questions here. Nicole says, I love these. My mother-in-law in England adores these. I send her them for Mother's Day. Oh, dude, such a good Mother's Day gift. Dee is saying, Jared, want to let you know on the website, it is so cool when hovering over SubliCraft to see an image, gives ideas. Thanks. Yes, you know, big shout out to our site development team. They like to do little cool things like that, which I appreciate. Another thing, most, if not all, of the sublimation blanks that we carry should have instructions in them. So we do get phone calls frequently. It's like, hey, how long do I press this? And I know not everybody knows. So, but usually I'll just guide them back to the website. Like, hey, if you find this on the site, when you go into the product description, it'll have your imprint dimensions and your recommended time and temperature settings. So be sure to check that out when you're buying blanks. I got like 3 seconds left. Auto open heat press. Let's take a look here. Okay, gonna get rid of my parchment paper. Now, usually I don't peel immediately, but because we're live, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yes, indeed. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. And of course, I preserved my empty space. I gotta fill that in later. Kind of messed up on that, but let me bring this over to the table because this looks absolutely amazing. Look at this. I'm gonna let the overhead capture this right here. Oh no, we got a little string coming out. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, cool. Must have been from something else. Check this out. So this is what we did today. And again, like I said, my mom has 14 grandkids. So it takes something like this to get everybody in the picture. Big family. I know somebody said to put text here, which is actually a genius idea. I went for a family picture, but you guys could do whatever in the heck you want. On Instagram Live earlier today, I did the other side with even more grandkids and another group picture. But next time I do these, I think I am going to go with the quote in the middle. I love it. Oh man, you know what? Josette says, also a good in memory of for a loved one who's no longer with us. Yes. This is a great way to keep your memories on hand. You know, you can actually cuddle with this. And look, 14 grandkids, some of them she sees more often than the others, but you could always hug it. It's always ready to go. Dee says there's a square for every grandkid and then some, yeah. And look, my pops even made it. Where is he? Yeah, you know, what the heck, right? Include him, right? Yeah. Yeah, so check this out. Now, one more thing that I'm super stoked on. This is a car floor mat. Now, if you've seen our gaming mats, I know this looks similar, but this has that kind of carpet material that looks really, really cool. This could actually even be used as like a decorative like bathroom mat. It has the kind of rubbery background. It's like a non-slip backing on there. It's a little bit thicker and more heavy duty than any of the mats or the gaming mats or the mouse pads. And then again, with that nice, cool, like carpety texture. Oh, I got a little bit of dirt on here. Let me just get rid of that really quick here. Oh. Again, you always want to be lint rolling your stuff. So this is going to be real easy. So check it out. Prep on this is much easier. All we're going to do is we're going to get our, and look, we did that kind of like schoolyard. You guys know what carpet I'm talking about. So all we do is we print this out. You lay your mat over, and this, I'm actually going to get this done over, no, I could do it here. I was going to do it on the heat press. I could do it here. And what we do is we use the bleed or the extra area. We use that to make sure that we're centered. And I'm a little bit off center on top, or actually, I think we just might be pushing the limits of this, what appears to be 13 by 19 inch paper. We are really pushing in here. We got the width here, and we'll see if we can actually make it happen up here. I just might have to go bother my buddy Donish and ask him to make me some prints. All righty, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape down in the 4 corners. And then depending on how stable, something this big, you know, sometimes you got to add a little bit more. So if I move it, if I flip it, that should be okay. I think just for security purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't normally wrap around the edge, but I think I am gonna wrap around the edge here. And I'm gonna wrap around the edge here and we'll see how this comes out. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, thank you for clarifying. So Ronnie in the chat, the code is good until tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So I was wrong. I thought we only had like a 1 or 2 hour window on this. The code to get 10% off of all new Sublimation blanks is good until 11:59 p.m. So you have until the end of the night, till midnight, before you turn into a pumpkin. Just kidding. Let's head on over to the heat press. So now when doing something like this, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is protect your heat press. And I'm sorry if those tears are loud. I'm gonna try to tear away from my microphone. There we go. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is protect your heat press. And that's because if you guys know anything about sublimation, you know that the ink turns into a gas dye, and that gas dye can actually seep out and get on your press. It can actually stain your heat press, which is not gonna really hurt the press, but the reason why I hate that is because then your future projects can get stained by that sublimation ink. So it's not gonna hurt the press, but it will hurt your future projects here. So that's why we cover everything up with parchment paper. And we're sandwiching it in between. That way, any of that sublimation gas dye seeps out, it's gonna get caught in my parchment paper, not on my press, and definitely not on any of my future blanks. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in here. Now my pressure should be good, but because this is a little bit thicker than my pillowcase, I'm gonna loosen it a hair. So let's see, we're using the same time and temperature. Oh, that's much thicker. Okay, so I stand corrected. I'm gonna have to loosen this a bunch. Let's see here. Reset my timer. There we go. Okay, so we have 60 seconds on the clock, 385 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me read. Nicole Michelle says, happy dance. Nice. Go ahead and do your happy dance, guys. I'm not a good dancer, so I'm not gonna dance here on camera. Nani's Journey says, beautiful, thank you, yeah. Let's see, I had a comment. Oh, Sharon Walsh says, pet mat. Yeah, you could use it as a pet mat, very cool. Let's see, going through the comments, sorry. Oh, D says, yeah, my cats would take it away. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Carmen says, I love the pillow covers. I made one for my father-in-law for Father's Day. Heck yes. And that's just one of the pillow covers. That's the 9-panel pillow cover. I'll bring out the other ones in a second. I'm a big fan of the new faux leather one. And then even if you don't have the huge printer to print the full surface, as you'll see, even with an 8.5 by 14-inch print, it's still gonna look really cool. An 8.5 by 14, you could do that on your smaller SG500. Okay, so I'm pulling the top sheet away, and let's hope that I line this up right. I'm just gonna go for it. Peel away. Yes, oh, heck yeah. It just barely fit, but it fit. Dude, this is so cool. Now this is for a car floor mat, but as I'm looking at this graphic, like, let me go back to the other camera. As I'm looking at this graphic, I'm realizing that, hey, you know, they have the big carpets for kids, right? But what if you don't want to have a huge carpet in your kids' playroom? They're just, you know, they're just playing with a couple Hot Wheels. Like, yeah, like this makes total sense. This is really cool. Of course, it's designed for the cars, but really, whatever your imagination is feeling, go for it. This is super cool. I absolutely love this. And you saw how easy this was. After I printed it out, you just prep it, press it, and you're done. So this is absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of that. D says, kids will love playing with Hot Wheels on this on a trip or anywhere. Oh, dude, that's such a good idea. Yeah, you could just make it a portable one, you know? Better that they play with Hot Wheels on a mat than iPad all day, right? Nothing against iPad, but like, you know, help them with their imagination. I love that. Super cool idea. And there you go. This was much easier to prep and press than the 9-panel mat. As much as I love this one, yeah, I'm definitely. And then of course, one thing I should mention, nobody asked, but I should mention it, is that on this 9-panel mat, it does not come with the pillow stuffing. It's just the case cover. For the stuffing, just go to like Hobby Lobby or something like that. And then you could buy the pillow insert. to fill it up with. We only carry the case itself, the pillowcase or the pillow cover. Yeah, super cool. I love this. I love this. I can't wait to give this to my mom. I hope she digs it. I'm sure she will. Oh, so here's what I was saying. So this right here, this, you could fit this in 8.5 by 14, right? You don't need a huge, gigantic printer to customize big stuff. Another thing about this is once we stuff these pillowcases, remember, there's gonna be a slight curve around the edges. So if you're doing a text like this, you don't want the text extending to the edge anyways, because remember, the pillowcase is gonna wrap, right? When you put a pillow in it, it's gonna wrap a little bit, right? And the side might get lost visually. So if you're putting a logo or text on there, you kind of want to keep it a few inches on the inside. You don't want to max out the whole darn thing if it's text that people should be reading. And then this right here, this pillowcase looks fantastic. You could do that on an 8.5 by 14, no problem at all. So many cool things, so much to talk about, but really, I know you guys are ready for a giveaway, so I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. I will give you a heads up. We're going to be doing a giveaway in about 1 minute. So go to find the good Wi-Fi in your house. Get ready. If you're driving, pull over, whatever. I don't know. We're going to be giving away 2 $50 gift codes. So the way the gift code works is it'll knock off up to $50 of SubliCraft merchandise from our store. So if your order is under $50 and it's all SubliCraft, yeah, you get everything for free. If your order is if you're ordering like $75 worth of gear, it'll knock off $50 from your SubliCraft stuff. The prize, you can't apply it to like a heat press or anything like that. It's only going to be $50 towards SubliCraft purchases. Just wanted to make that clear. And yeah, we're going to be, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you guys a hashtag in just a minute. And all you have to do to enter is just comment that hashtag. We're going to randomly select we're going to randomly select 2 comments to win. So before we do that, before you guys spam the comment section, let me just get to questions really quick here. Chienko Senka says, can always stuff new pillow with old pillow insides, reduce, reuse, recycle, California way. Dude, such a good idea. I love that. Christine says, I need to do some shopping. Yeah, go for it. Use the code, by the way, 10% off of all SubliCraft blanks. They are going to ship for free to lower 48 states. So you guys are good. Okay, everybody's ready to go. As soon as the hashtag comes on screen, comment. There we go. Hashtag SubliCraft. That is hashtag or #, SUBLI, Subli, short for sublimation, craft, CRAFT. You can comment once on YouTube, once on Facebook if you like, for 2 chances to win. But of course, don't spam. It's just 1 entry per stream. So feel free, comment once on YouTube, then head over to our Facebook live stream, because we're live streaming on both right now, and then comment on either one. You can comment one time on each stream. And yeah, we're gonna give you guys, Alex, let's give them like a minute to enter. Yeah, all right, so go ahead, go ham in the comments, guys. Hashtag SubliCraft, please. Make sure you use the # or the hashtag sign, and make sure you spell it right. Because when we click that button, it doesn't account for like misspellings or anything like that. So, and make sure you're checking that out. Okay, I can see the comments. It's everybody it's all hashtag SubliCraft. So we'll wait till everybody's done to do more Q&A. Really quick, while you guys are commenting, I'm gonna show off probably one thing that I'm gonna be doing a lot of this holiday season is I'm actually I like doing combos. I'm gonna do a combo of the oven mitt and the pot mat. So these make a really cool set. I love the faux leather, and this would have been my favorite if it wasn't for the fact that this 9 panel is just so doggone cool. If I still had my doggy, I would be doing the dog collars. But this, so I have my brother, his dog is part of the family. His name's Dwight, he's a little pug. This little scarf is the cutest, so probably gonna pick up some of this. I'm an actual HPN customer, so like I buy this stuff all the time. You should see my account purchase history. Okay, so that's it. Entries are now cut off. That's it. No more entries. No more entries. Entries are cut off. We're gonna go ahead, and Alex is gonna hit that big red button, and so there we go. Nena Hernandez, you are one of our winners. Congrats, yeah. Nina Hernandez, thank you so much for participating. You have won one of our $50 SubliCraft codes. And then we have another one coming up. We're just waiting for it. I'll give you guys a drum roll here. No, not yet? I can just hold it, guys. There we go, Teresa Tanner Davies. Teresa Tanner Davies, congratulations, you are our other winner. So Nina and Teresa, do me a favor. Send an email to our team at winner@heatpressnation.com. Once again, that is winner. You see it on screen there. Winner@heatpressnation.com to claim your prize. You guys have won a $50 SubliCraft coupon code. So you could get up to $50 worth of SubliCraft equipment for free, or if you want more, it'll knock $50 off your SubliCraft orders. Very, very cool. Oh, and you know, I love in the chat, everybody's congratulating the winners. Dude, you guys are so awesome. I love how nice this community is. Like, for real, like, sincerely. Once again, the coupon code, if you didn't win, you could still get 10% off of SubliCraft blanks with free shipping until midnight Pacific time. Actually, it's 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. This code is going to be valid once again. The code is new blanks. That is NEWBLANKS. That is new blanks. So go ahead and use that code. Again, you're gonna get 10% off. Yeah, Josette says, sorry, auto text was messing me up. Oh, you know, auto text will do that to you. D says, thank you, Jared and HPN team. Thanks for all the SubliCraft blanks and discount code. Yeah, and you know, and I appreciate you saying that because it really is a team effort. There's so many people here that work really hard to bring this stuff to you. I feel like I get to take all the credit because I'm usually the only one you guys see, but yeah, really the team. So we want to thank everybody. All right, well, that's going to do it for me here. Remember, we go live every week at 11 a.m., usually on Instagram, but we're locked in at 1 p.m. Pacific time on Facebook and YouTube. So same time, same place. If you didn't win this week, you're going to have another chance to win next week. Coupon code, I said that 100,000 times, but before I let you go, Black Friday is right around the corner. And if you guys know Heat Press Nation, you know that every year we actually start our Black Friday sale a little early. So if you want to be the first to know when we have our new sale items, when we have our surprise launch, it's usually like the week before Black Friday. But if you want to know when we have our surprise launch and you want to know what deals are on, make sure you text the word HEAT. That's HEAT. Text the word HEAT to 31592. It's going to sign you up for text notifications. You'll be the first to know when we have our brand new sale. Especially, you really do want to be doing this for Black Friday because, yeah, we're going to have all the cool discounts. And if not, if you don't want anyone in your text, that's fine. Go to heatpressnation.com. At least sign up for the email newsletter because after we send out the text, then we send out the email. So texts are always the first to know. But after we send out the text, then we'll send out the emails. And that way you could still be among the first to know when we have new sale stuff. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Let's see, we got, who's saying goodbye? Carmen says, congrats. Thank you to everybody who won. Teresa says, got so excited. How do I claim again? Oh, okay. So Teresa and Nina, do me a favor. Email our team. It's winner, and it's going to come up on screen right now. Winner@heatpressnation.com. Winner, WINNER, at heatpressnation.com. If you need to, these lives, they stay on YouTube. So just, if you forget, go back on YouTube and take a screenshot. It's here on screen, don't worry. Yeah, so our winner is winner@heatpressnation.com. Donna says, awesome. Oh, thank you. Donna says, thank you. D, appreciate it. Donna, Nani, Josette, everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's going to do it for me and the team here at Heat Press Nation. I'll be seeing you guys next week. Adios.